Hi everyone, here's your friend Satyendra. Welcomes you in the Daily Dose series of Tableau visualization. In today's video, I'm going to cover dynamic hierarchy. Sounds exciting? Dynamic hierarchy is a customized version of the hierarchy what Tableau provides. So let's go ahead and do that in Tableau. So for demo purpose, I have already connected to my Tableau desktop with the sample superstore. And over here, we'll be creating a hierarchy first of all, so that you understand when I say it as a normal hierarchy and when I call it is a dynamic hierarchy, right? So for this purpose, I have already a placeholder called product hierarchy. I have category field over there. I'll drag subcategory under category. And similarly, I'm going to take my third field, which is product name. Here we go. We got a product hierarchy over there, and it has three different fields like category, subcategory, and finally product. So this is the normal hierarchy which we can create using date like year, quarter, month, and day. And same goes with the region or geographical hierarchy like region, country, region, city, and state in between, right? So these are the hierarchies which you can create, but you cannot manipulate those in case user wants to change in a data view. In order to change these basis end users requirement, we need to come up with a concept called dynamic hierarchy, right? Tableau doesn't provide it natively, but we can create it using parameter, right? How to do that? Let's go ahead and do it right now. So I will be creating a parameter first of all, and I will say select hierarchy, right? Hierarchy. I'll give a value as list. Sorry, list. Here we go. And in this, I can mention two values, either product or I will say, let's say, geo. So product is going to show me the product hierarchy and geo is going to show me my geo hierarchy. We'll say OK. And then I'll go ahead and create calculated fields. For example, I will call it as level 1 because in hierarchy you have different levels. So I will call it level 1. And over here I will say if parameter, which is select hierarchy, is equal to product, which means if I have selected product in my parameter, then it should select category because it's product. And then, sorry, else if I would say, else if select hierarchy has a value called geo, what we defined there, then I would like to see maybe country or region. And then we can end our condition. So we know here that for first level, if I select product, I have category. If I select geo, I have country or region in level 1. Similarly, I will go ahead and create my level 2. We'll put the similar condition here. However, for product, this time I will take subcategory, which is this. And for regions, I will take state. So this will be state here. Fine. So this was my second level. Similarly, if you wish, you can create third level also for your hierarchy. I'll just create it like level 3 and we'll paste the similar condition here. But this time for category, at the place of category, I will take product so that if I select product, I should see product in the third level. Whereas if I select geo after state, I would like to see city in my hierarchy. So here we go. All of the three levels for my hierarchy are ready. I'll just select those three, right click over here and create hierarchy. We'll say create new hierarchy and we'll say dynamic hierarchy. dynamic hierarchy. We'll say OK. And I'll just click on my parameter to show parameter control. So product and geo, whichever you want to select. And then I will drag my field called dynamic hierarchy over rows. So over here, if you can see, if it's the product, then you see furniture, office supplies, technology. If I select geo, it converts into United States. Let's click on the level 2. So at this moment, you see United States and then states of USA. Similarly, if you switch back to product, you will see category and subcategory. Similarly, for the third level, if you do that, you will get category, subcategory, and the product names. And if you switch back to geo, you are going to get United States, state, and then cities under those states. Now, this is what our hierarchy is. Now we are able to kind of create a dynamic hierarchy, and we are able to switch the values which we wanted. Now we'll just format our sheet a bit. We'll give a proper formatting to a title, change the font to 12, center alignment, maybe bold, and here we go. Similarly, for a particular view, I'll go ahead and format my sheet. We'll provide some border lines like this. And the beauty of this is that this is getting applicable to both the views, whether you select product or you select your geo hierarchy. Here we go. Now we can see that view once again, right? In our view so far, we have not taken any measure at that moment. So let's go ahead and take one measure. Should we make it multi-purpose use cross table? When I say multi-purpose, basically the way we are changing hierarchy, whether it is product or geo, we can do it either profit or sales or maybe both. So let's create one more calculated field. No, let's create parameter first, and then we can come here and create another calculated field. So in my parameter, I would say maybe profit, right? And then I will take it as list again. We'll say string, we'll say string list, and then over here I will say profit, I'll say sales, we can say quantity. So we have taken 3 fields now. Okay, we'll create another calculated field and we'll say if my parameter, okay, I've given the name of this parameter as profit. Actually, I've just selected that. Okay, let it be calculated field, or I will say measure calculated field. Over here, I will say if my profit, it's not the field I'm talking about, it's a parameter. So it's a parameter which I have selected. I can rename it so that we don't get confused later on. So if parameter profit is equal to, I will say the value of profit, we'll say profit, then I should say sum of profit. Here we go. Else if your profit parameter has a value called sales, then we'll take sum of sales, bracket close, and else the last condition, it's nothing but sum of quantities, and close the bracket and end your condition. So this is how we have just basis parameters value we are going to take our measure. Now I will just rename my parameter. I will say measure underscore param in order to avoid confusion. We'll right click and say show parameter control. Over here you see profit, sales, quantity. and the measure which I have calculated, I'll drag it over here. Right. Now, to be on the safer side, I will try to drag my measure onto labels. Or maybe I can just convert this into cross table. I think that will be a better option for now. So over here, you can see like I have got one measure. With that, if I select, let's say sales, okay, we'll just select profit. You see the numbers are changing, but in case of sales, there is no change. You might have noticed sales, it seems to be the spelling is wrong. I'll go back to my measure calculation. We'll see that what's wrong over here. See, this time I have taken sale. So let's change it to sale, exactly the same value what we have in parameter. So I'll just change it, and now you can see that you are getting it right. So profit, quantity, and sale with dynamic hierarchy. So this is the cross table wherein we are able to change our measure. We are able to change our dimensions basis these two parameters. So just think about a dashboard where you already have number of charts and you need to show still a lot of information. You can follow this type of mechanism wherein you can change your measures, you can change your dimensions or hierarchies basis parameter. So you can better utilize your real estate on dashboard and you can show maximum information. So I think that was the huge dose for today's session. Let's meet tomorrow. Until then, have a nice time. Stay safe. Thank you.